Okay, let's dive back into Pixel Heroes. Now, what were we doing? We hadn't sold our stuff yet, have we? No. That's right, that causes 11 physical damage if used as a shield bash. I was for a second thinking, hey, we need this because we're going to a place that requires you to be defending against air. We do the one thing that'll help a bit. What was it again? Defense 50% against area. But I think that's all we have. We're not likely to find anything to buy of that nature, but let's sell what we got and we'll figure it out. Probably gonna get rid of this. We're not gonna be using exclusive. Oh, this is to buy. Sorry. How do we sell? Why am I suddenly confused? Why am I suddenly confused? How do we sell? We've done it before, obviously. Understood. Backpack is what we want. Alright, sell. 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 This we might keep. Sell. It's going to be good at some point in one of the dungeons, so keep that for now, I guess. As well that, frankly, but... Sell. Can't believe that's only worth one. Sell. Sell. Uh, 12, 4. Let's keep that for now. Yeah, I think, no, so I would sell it. I think we'll keep the rest of this against the day when it is useful. Nope, selling that. Okay. Let's see what he has for that matter. Check out their equipment in general. Protects them from bleeding with 2. Protects from fire with 2. Protects from shock with 1. I don't know, man. First of all, do anything that protects against air. Let's see if we have anything of that nature. Or which does damage to air, which we do, obviously. Anything that's fire will do damage to air. That said, 50 versus... Oh. I mean, for these purposes, maybe we should buy this right now. Oops. What the hell's going on? I think that's it. Okay. Let's go into our backpack. We'll keep that giant club, but for now... Actually, matter of fact, we'll keep it until we get to the dungeon. We'll use this until we get to the dungeon. Then we'll switch over to this and see if it's much more effective against them in the mountain or not. Let's swing by the... Whoops. The library. Let's see if he has a better healing spell. 100% of that. 26 healing. A little more healing. Oh, so that's a little better, straight up. 26 at 100% versus 28 at 100%. So for sure we're buying that if we don't find something better yet. Hey, handsome face. Alright, let's buy it. It's a small improvement, but it's an improvement, right? Come back in a second, or we'll go to the blacksmith and sell it, whatever. Hey, handsome. Come on right here. Come beside me and understand the state of how much I love you. Come here. Let's just sell this one thing. Alright, we'll keep the rest. That is it. We have a quest, of course. I agree. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Nope. Stand down. That was close. Hey, cutie. Ask for potions. Let's just buy a bunch of small ones here. One big one, and a bunch of small ones. Alright. Can't take those in mid-battle, of course. You can only take those between battles, but they're still useful as hell. What appears to be an old Goblin Totem stands on the side of the road. It looks like it has been here for several years. Let's destroy it. Your hero starts smashing the totem, but suddenly you hear a goblin battle cry accompanied by the grunting of trolls. It could be worse. Let's take out this guy. Matter of fact, we got time before we, Oh, things are still counting down. That's interesting. We killed them. Neat. That's for you, bud. Inspiring Talisman of Piety. I was hoping we'd find something else. There's something I found with a Goblin Bishop before that was pretty awesome. Didn't find it now. Let's go back to 2 strength here. 2 dex. And 2 faith, which is the best I can do for him. Let's see what we just found here. This Goblin Talisman. Inspiring Talisman of Piety. Whoa! Yeah, faith plus 20. That's the thing for him. Make his healing spell do a little bit more. His healing spell is based on 80, so it's 5 plus 80% of his strength. So by increasing his strength by 8, we get him an extra, I don't know what that is, an extra 6 points of healing or something. Well, you can see right here. Now it heals 35. That's pretty good. Alright, I guess we're ready to go. Let's give him one of these. Sorry, I'm having a rough morning here. Someone nailed the body of a human to an occult-looking contraption. Take it off, exercise it, ignore it. Let's try exercising it. The heroes meditate in a prayer of love and justice. The mangled corpse seems to be at peace now. At least, you think you see a faint smile. That doesn't sound like a peaceful corpse to me. Continue. You see a small puppy standing on the side of the road. It looks desperate. Pet it, give it food and water, ignore it. Give it food and water. The puppy doesn't move a bit, and you see a strange appendage sticking out from the back of the puppy. But suddenly, a hideous worm breaks through the ground. The puppy was just a decoy. That's awesome. That's an awesome monster. I love it. All right. infested, man. We have to finish this fast, or he'll take a lot of damage. That's what that one helmet protects against. I want to put that one helmet on when we go to the graveyard, because a lot of things there infest you. Like, everybody's sick, sick to hell. Damn it, because of... Okay, it was enough. So because of his disease, he didn't do much damage. That was close. If you lose somebody en route to the dungeon, you still have to complete the dungeon before you can go home. And you're just one guy shy. Which makes it much easier to die, of course. Let's have him drink a frickin' this. This. Alright. Some water here, or coffee. Hot, brown, delicious water. Let's switch him over to his thing just for now. Matter of fact, no, let's do it after the next battle. Let's find out if when he shoots this it reads effective. If it says that, then we know it's fire is good against these guys. So just in case I'm wrong, let's not switch yet. Let's try right off the bat, though. Scream of Phoenix against... Well, you can do it against the first guy. Let's do it. Effective. Okay, so DC did a lot more damage. So after this battle, we'll switch him over from his club to this other weapon. It still does a shit ton, mind you, but the other thing will do even more to creatures on this mountain. I know we could have killed it, but I figured just get rid of some of the damage. There you go. Now it's dead. And we don't have to use a healing potion. Balanced Shield of Loneliness. Oh, it's got something to do with air as well. So we'll give that to somebody probably. Unless it has to do with the damage type it does. Let's take a look. Let's first of all do this. We know we're doing this, let's just do it. What is this new shield about? No, it does 7 magical air damage. +1, +2 in general. I mean, if... Let's take a look at this. Look out. I don't want you to change battle positions. For now, I'm going to give it to him, just to give him +1 defense and +2 defense, you know? And we'll pull out his claw again later if we decide we need it. New Healing Tome. 35, 100% of that. 38, 100% of Frenzied. I like the defense I get from the other one. I'm going to keep the other one for now. Alright, we're good to go. That one helmet does provide disease resistance. We have seen that some people can have disease resistance, but or some people can cause disease on this mountain, but I don't think we'll see many of those. You can see in the bottom left corner here, by the way, under Only Human Bard, to the right of where my highlight is now. A little lightning bolt. I never noticed that before. It shows you the protection that they actually have. Fire and infestation. 50% fire, 50% earth, or air. Bleeding. Okay, that's cool. I never noticed that before. Back. Let's not take any risks. Bought extra health potions for a reason. I smell red yak flavor? Is that what it said? Let's find out how much this does now. And not much more, about the same. In which case maybe I'm better off with the other thing. Because the other thing, of course, also caused their physical resistance to go down. What's kind of sucking is we're getting into a pattern here. We should always start with the crossbow. Oh shit, can't even use a crossbow anymore. should always start with the crossbow because it does the most damage. And then when we're alternating, we're doing the high damage right off the bat, which may kill them with one shot, as opposed to his weapons, which usually don't. For now, let's put him right back to this. Don't throw anything out yet, so let's keep going. Yeah, see, this will kill one of them with one shot. Whereas this almost certainly won't. And this guy just doesn't do enough damage, right? He does 23 physical damage. He's not gonna. That's there as a tool of last resort. Ouch. We gotta get out of here soon. I was gonna take the time to heal somebody, but not with him that damaged. Only. Alright. Let's keep doing what we're doing. So I say strength +5, but life. We'll do 1 on life as well. Your dex and life. And you are faith. Come on, baby. Faith and life. Alright. What do we just... Hey, let's get him a drink. This isn't going to be of any help right now. 4 in general. Does that help anybody? He's only got 2 magic. 3. Let's give him this. Well, as a matter of fact, no, let's give him this. Just in case. We could certainly give this dude the 4. It's just he doesn't often get hit with physical attacks right in the back row. It's very often magical attacks. Let's continue for now. Oh, I didn't heal Bud. Bud. Well, he can kill the first one, I think, with 1 blow, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Those things don't take much damage to kill. I think it takes a lot of damage, man. Lightning spellbook. It'd be fun if we had a mage. Devotional bag of help may be nice. Cursed prayer of abatement, alright. Let's definitely drink for him. Let's go ahead and do this. Anybody else really hurt badly? No. What's this like? Entire party, 15 healing? No. Nope. Nothing we need there. We're going to throw things out after this. After this. Next time we find stuff. Again, man, we did so much damage to him. It feels like a waste to blow on him, but what are you gonna do? You burn to death soon enough. Should be able to one-shot him and then one-shot the other guy with a club. No, not quite, eh? Got another giant club. Dirty enchantment of Fireball. Again, can't use the magic very, very effectively. Alright, let's get some healing happening. It's kind of a weird system. You highlight this and then you move up to the drink. It's kind of a strange way of doing things. Alright, we gotta throw some stuff out. What is this thing like? Nah, let's get rid of it. So do extra damage against... No, extra damage against whatever's... Extra damage against worm type. So we'll keep it for now, because it'll be useful soon. This probably won't be. We will meet other monsters that cause fire damage. We just won't meet a heavy concentration of them. Not as heavy as we did in the old volcano, so it would be weird to prepare a helmet or something just against that. You know? At least that's my logic. Whether my logic's right or not, I can't say. What was that, a Periton? Lesser Tornado uses Tsunami Wolf. I haven't been using any of our skills right now. I realized that partway through and then thought, well, I might as well save them for the final battle now. This hasn't proven too hard yet. Oh, we got him now. Could have maybe saved a health potion by having What's-His-Head heal somebody and then finishing him off. He could have healed either himself or Jonquil. And certainly the Cyclops wouldn't have got them both before he killed it. But whatever, let's just get in and out as fast as we can. Another minor gripe about the game. When you're in stores and stuff, you use right and left bumper, I think, to cycle between your characters. Here you use right and left trigger. It's kind of odd. It's kind of odd to mix things up. It's kind of a waste, but whatever. %, Shadow. What does Shadow do again? Shadow Concealed. Evades attacks with 50% chance. So you could cast this on somebody who would heal them for 20 points. And then from then on for a little while, they'd have a 50% chance of just avoiding any attack. But I don't think we're going to use it. I like the one we have. Definitely not using the double attacks now, because we're going to save them for the final boss for sure. Oh, what is this? You discover an ancient altar of the Great Assembler. It allegedly grants wishes. Looks like this requires average faith. So only would have a 65% chance of success. Let's give him a shot. Yeah, the wish was granted. The wish of only was granted by the Great Assembler. Apparently he wished for a lot of experience, a worn mitten of bloodlust, and some money. That was a lot of experience, a lot of gold. That's great. So of Tedium seems to be just no magical ability. Nobody needs healing. Let's just see what we got here. Save it for when we're in the water place. Definitely not keeping that. Intelligence plus 12, nobody's going to need that. 1 second, is my cat making noise? Let's make sure my cat's okay. You okay, babe? What's going on? Are you in here? What are you doing? You're fine. She's just playing. We do have some concerns about her health right now, so I'm Whenever I hear her make any odd noise, I rush to her side. With dexterity plus 12, is that better for this guy than what he's got? That's only dexterity plus 5. Let's definitely give him this. Impish Charm of the Lord. We'll keep this for now against the graveyard. This will give immunity to both burning and to insanity, which we saw a bit of earlier, but it gives pretty good defense, man. It might even be wise, given we're not using this guy's attacks at all. Let's give him this. I'll keep his prayer book and his bloodthirsty buckler of fire to give him +1 physical defense and +5 magical defense. As long as he's never the last guy standing, he'll be fine. Get rid of this. Still got to get rid of 4 more things. Alright. Well, let's go into the final room. And pull out the big guns. Oh, yeah. Fear the mighty evil of Ratatoskr. Soon I will throw the realms below into chaos. Har har har. Har 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 har. Alright, I was gonna do... How much damage does this do? It does a little bit more than my basic attack. Let's try it. Make him bleed potentially too. Good thing to do on the first turn. Nice. Seems like bleeding may cause a percentage damage, because you're noticing on a lot of the other characters when they were bleeding, it was causing like 8. This guy caused 23 and 24, so. 72 physical. How much does this do? Also set him on fire, too. You see with the bosses, you don't get any health meter. You don't know how you're doing, really. You don't need to inflict this bonus effect. His club just did that. 72 physical damage is not any better than 72 fire damage, so... Just save the special ability. This guy drops a cool giant club called the Tooth or something like that. It's kind of neat. Might end up switching his club for that. Let's take a look at it when we get it. Sharp Tooth, that's what it's called. Okay, we got a lot of good stuff there. Let's take a look at it all. Well, let's do this first. So we're back to straight up 2 strength. 2 dex, or 10 dex, I guess. And 6 faith for our hero here. Alright, my bride is up. Hey, baby. How you doing? Yeah. Let's see here. So 71 damage, 100% chance to do the softening, just like his club, but also a 50% chance to cause bleeding. Versus this one only does 69 damage. So it's definitely, and it doesn't do all that shit, so we're definitely switching him out in general. It also does physical damage of the air variety, which will be good against water, I believe? No, against Wyrm, whatever realm that is. Let's look next at this guy's cloak. He's just got +2. We can do better than that for sure. +2, 75% chance against Wyrm. For sure, that's better than what he had, so there you go. Throw this out. This is terrible. Throw that out. was good once, but whatever. Alright, I think we're good to go. Do we need healing desperately? Let's give him one. Aw, there's a lonely cat sitting by the road. Its fur is covered in dirt. The cat doesn't seem to be bothered by your presence at all. Yell like crazy idiots, offer some milk, pet the cat, ignore the cats, pet the cat. One of your heroes tries to pet the cat. It doesn't seem to be interested. Fucking cat. Hey, it's like my guy, a Skyborn. A Skyborn is standing next to a broken cart. She seems troubled, but her face lights up as she sees your heroes approaching. A good day to you. It must have been a wink of fate that we meet under such circumstances. I was attacked by bandits recently. They seem to have smashed up my cart and stole my goods and mule. I can hunt them down and get my stuff back on my own, but I need a hand to repair my cart. Would you be so kind and help me repair it? Yeah, of course. Attacker! Your heroes help repair the broken cart. A short while passes. Thanks, it looks as good as new. I will hide it in the bushes while I hunt the bandits down to get my stuff back. I really appreciate your help. Take this as a token of my gratitude. Experience and gold. Oh, and a Skyborn armor. That's interesting. Let's take a look at that. We've dealt with air, of course. Right? We've dealt with the air realm. And we've dealt with the fire realm. So neither of these does much more for us than the other. For thematic purposes, I might give him this because she's Skyburn. And, you know, +3 +1 is just as good as +4, really. So why not? There we go. Oh, you fools! Your backpack is too full. Don't be a douche. Another dog. You see a small puppy standing on the side of the road. It looks desperate. Last time we pet it, we gave it food and water. What do we do? Let's try the same thing and see if it's any different. I know it can have different effects. I'm just curious. Puppy scarfs down the food with alarming speed and scampers off into the bushes. All right. That's two animals that had no effect for our meeting, basically. Oh, you're back? And you have the diary. Let me have a look. This is Diary of the Flame Tender. Horning. Who looks happier? Yeah, this is... Oh, yeah, that's right, this guy. Yeah, this is it, man. I'll pursue this thoroughly and see what I can make of it. Thanks again, fellas. And here's your reward. My main dude, the blacksmith, made it just for you. What? Oh. Quality Animus of Tolerance. Thanks, dude. Well, let's see what that is. 68 physical damage, but mind you, we have 71. We don't need it. Thanks for nothing, in other words. I mean, it might be good. Might be good for the Skyborn. 62. I like the fact that it makes people burn. That's pretty cool. It does do a lot more damage, but it only affects the front row and it doesn't set people on fire. I'm happy with what I got. Let's figure out where we're going next so we know how to react, but we're probably going to cut it short soon. Each of these episodes will probably be about a half hour from here on out, because, or a little more, because that is sufficient to get the dungeon done. Let's see what this guy wants. Crafty. No, mustachio. A skewed skewer, the Goblin Opus. Salut les peuples. How are you today? Maybe you fancy to swing... What did I put a German accent in there? To swing by the tavern tonight and listen to my thrilling stories of menacing monsters and captivating combat. It turns out people really like to hear about my aunts. Bien sûr, this is only as long as I have not my things back. By the way, it's because of the I want to say the. By the way, are you heading out of town? Would you mind to keep an eye out for my rapier? It is about this long and has a finely engraved basket and hilt. My name is engraved on the pommel. I'll show you where you probably find it. Of course, upon your return, I will reward you richly. So Goblin Opus, I have no idea what that would be. I'd like to find something that's, oh, what a disappointment. My bow and arrows are helpful, but what if one of those monsters closes in? I killed beasts with my bare hands, I did, but I prefer some steel between my prey and me. Maybe I can convince a more daring group of heroes to help me in my harsh situation. Someone more heroic? I read that as erotic at first. Someone more erotic than you, perhaps? But there's nobody more erotic than me. Let's find out what Cape Man wants here. Cooper. And I'd like to go to some place that's, elemental based, because we can prepare for it better. At least I know how to prepare for it better. I wanted to do him in a French accent too. I greet thee, brave adventurers. May I introduce myself? I am Bravius, the brave battler of beasts and bandits. Great name, huh? I devised this name to strike fear in the hearts of evildoers. But it turns out, evil has been a step further than I'd expected. Those vile gangsters stole my cape. Now I have to tie a bedsheet around my neck. You should have a better lisp. Okay, so my stolen cape is just a bedsheet as well, but it was dyed red. Anyway, will you teach those vile villains a lesson and get me my bedsheet or cape back? It was so nice. Ancient temple. So neither of these are... But it was my favorite bedsheet. It was so nice and comfortable and snuggly. Ah, well, maybe I can get my mother to die on a bedsheet. Of course, I couldn't do it alone. Oh, I could do it alone, sorry. But I'm too busy fighting evil, and I haven't done it before. I know how it works, in theory, but, why risk a perfectly good bedsheet? It's hard to speak like that. And possibly offensive to some. I apologize if I somehow offended with that weird lisp. There was a character in an anime I was watching recently who had a voice akin to that, and it entertained me, so I was trying to kind of duplicate it. No, it's one of those two. Let's go to the Goblin place. Alright, Mustachio. Salut les people. Okay. Yep, we on it. A skewed skewer. The dungeon is the Goblin outpost. That is good. I will tell my audience about your bravery when you're back. And don't worry, if you meet your demise, I will praise your bravery. And perhaps send another group of daring adventurers to get my rapier back. If they survive, they shall give you a proper burial. But I am sure I will see you again. Okay, I am pretty sure. Well, a bit sure. Au revoir. Alright. Let's perhaps... Let's at least sell some stuff here. We can't just keep carrying this shit. Keeping that. Getting rid of that without a doubt. Getting rid of that without a doubt. Keeping that. Rid after you bought it, damn it. Rid. Keep. No. Kind of neat. We don't need anything that does water damage anymore, do we? That's the fireplace. Let's get rid of that. Keep that. Get rid of this probably. I mean, what does he have? This one does 67. This one does only 62, but 100% inflicts fire. 67, 50% inflicts now. We don't want that. So we're keeping all this shit. Let's just see if he has anything. There's nothing like anti-goblin, so I have no freaking clue what we would need against goblins. As I said, there are NPCs you can meet who will give you hints about dungeons, but unless you write them down, or unless you play the game religiously. Traditionally, I play the game once every 6 or 7 months. I'm like, oh yeah, that game, and I pull it out and play it once, and I'm like, that was fun, and then I forget about it again. So I don't remember, aside from the elemental ones, which are very clear, an old volcano, okay, fire. I don't remember what they all have or what's going on with them, so I don't tend to be able to easily prepare, +3/+1 does nothing else. Except for 4 physical damage. This one's +3/+1. Could inflict bleeding, but I don't care about that, actually. I thought it was protects from bleeding. I don't think there's going to be anything here we're going to be like, oh my god, I need that. Could have 30% chance to inflict poisoning. It's kind of cool. But not great. 82 damage, man. Versus 62 and 100% of that. That's pretty good, though. 82. 86. Jesus Christ. With a 40% chance of inflicting curse. Only works on the back 2 rows, though. He can't get the front guy. Which means unless I switch this to a front range weapon, it's not of much use. But it could do that, of course. Could give him something in his left hand to hit things in the front row and that to hit the back. I mean, that's quite a step up in damage. And it will be useful against something eventually when we go to whatever place. Oops. Let's buy that. Let's see if we have anything still in our backpack to give him as another weapon. We could just give him one of these things. That's not great, though. Alright, let's see if we got anything, he's selling anything that's, you know, maybe even that little glove thing we were looking at. This thing. Alright, let's buy that too. Whoops. Yeah, it's always important to have somebody who can attack the front row, or else you're going to find yourself screwed when there's only something in the front row left and you can't hit it, you know? So this guy can cover all his bases with some pretty powerful attacks. Good enough. Let's go back in and sell off the things we just got rid of. Whoops. Oh, does it tell us something about this? No. It's just showing you what's next. You can't, like, highlight, can you? Let's click quest log, no. It's just telling you what's next. Skewed Skewer. Heroes just tells us, I guess, stats about them. Alright. Statistics. That's interesting. I didn't know they kept track of this kind of stuff. That's kind of cool. Alright. Blacksmith shop. Whoops, I'm doing this wrong. Man, that's it. So when we come back tomorrow, we'll dive on to the goblin. Whoops, to the goblin thinger. How do you get back to help from here? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can't access that same help unless you go into here. You can't access that help. It's kind of weird. There are some oddities to this. Huh. Alright, well. Nothing there I didn't know. Alright, whatever. Wasting your time now. Alright, I'm gone, guys. Have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll resume with the goblin thing.